Welcome to the pre-show for the PC Gaming Show. I am Frankie Ward here in my watch party spot in
What a
London,
dress.
and after a fun week of gaming events, we're almost ready for 2 hours of trailers and announcements dedicated to PC gaming. And this year is extra special because, can you believe it? It's our 10th anniversary. We created the PC Gaming Show in 2015 at a time
10
when
years?
PC gaming didn't have a big seat at the table of summer gaming events. But hey, the PC is mainstream now. Some would say it's cool. It's also
It's king.
the most vibrant and interesting place to play games. It's probably not a coincidence that other platforms look more like PCs with each passing year. To us, the last 10 years represents a golden decade for PC gaming, an era that has seen PCs enjoy the biggest library of games, continue to be the place where new ideas are born, and become more accessible to newcomers than it's ever been. And while we've got some time before the start of the PC Gaming Show, let's take a moment to reflect on the biggest games, genres, hardware, and happenings that shaped PC gaming in the last 10 years. Moment number 10.
Is it?
The Witcher 3 was a
Oh,
universally loved generational RPG.
People
let's
love
hear
this game.
what was so significant about CD Projekt Red's game, aside from Geralt being in the bath and repeatedly going back to that scene over and over again. In fact, let's head to Ted while I just get my PC out.
I was way more excited for Dragon Age Inquisition at the time, and I came to The Witcher 3 late. I got it as a Christmas gift from my parents that year.
Bro, I still haven't
was
played
the
it.
first time I stayed up to 4 a.m. playing a video game by accident in I don't know how long. Like, I was in love with that game. And there was always one forum guy who would be like, why don't they make like an open world game like the Elder Scrolls, but with like BioWare writing? And it's like, gee, man, why don't they? And they did.
The thing The Witcher managed to really nail was bringing Polish folklore to the masses. I remember playing it and I was like, these monsters are like pretty cool, really, aren't they? And then I went and read the books and I was like, oh, this is all like really faithful to the Polish folklore. This is actually awesome. To have a game that was so well received and for it to be about quite like a niche section of folklore is awesome. I love that.
It was like everything I think on paper I'd ever loved or ever wanted from an RPG. Still love that game. Still revisit it like every 1-2 years or so. I gotta get my fix.
Thanks, Ted. Stick around though. This isn't the only RPG that has raised the bar for single-player storytelling. Next on our list, a hardware innovation that has quietly made everything better for millions of PC gamers. Moment number 9. There have been many technological advances to PC gaming over the years, but few compete with the advent of DLSS.
I think it's had a bigger impact than people
Oh,
actually
oh.
expected it to.
I thought it was
when
just
came
games.
out,
DLSS
it
is
kind of
huge.
got overshadowed by ray tracing and other technologies, whereas DLSS has crept up on us and has actually been the more important, the more impactful thing. You know, you're taking a frame at a lower resolution than what you'd normally intend to run it at. You're upscaling it, but you're saving that performance. And so you just end up with more performance, and it feels like a free upgrade. It's a technology that has sort of become vital in running some modern games.
I think DLSS is one of the most significant steps of like the 25-year evolution of GPUs, right? Like as graphics got more and more detailed, it became
Huge.
more of a burden for GPUs to render games. The solution to that was building some kind of specialized hardware.
That lets us have better effects. We can do things like ray tracing and lots and lots of expensive transparency effects that typically would cause us to run out of fill rate essentially on the hardware, so that we wouldn't be able to render those effects at 4K effectively. Better image quality and really just improved frame rates for that given image quality too.
Now, we all love a comeback story, don't we? And the next game in our look back at the last 10 years of PC gaming rode expectations that were taller than a sandworm. It definitely got knocked off the sandy steed when the game released, but gosh darn it, it got back on.
I swear.
Moment number 8.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No Man's Sky.
was
Yep.
to me sort of like
The
a
better
turning point
Starfield.
game for this idea of like the everything game, that like people were so excited about the potential and really craved this idea of like this world you could be in and do like every activity you can imagine. And it turned out they had
It's
way
become so big right
overpromised
now.
what you were going to actually be able to do in No Man's Sky, right? Which was ultimately a game made by a very small group of people, from players online, when a game does not offer what they've been led to expect. People got really really angry. That was not a happy moment, right? But I think at the same time, No Man's Sky has ended up being kind of the single best example of a game studio just buckling down and
Cyberpunk's doing the
out
same thing.
every feature that they had promised, that they had alluded to, that people expected, and then way more. They just kept building on it and kept building on it.
I think at this point we're definitely in an era where a majority of games, from the biggest competitive multiplayer games to smaller games from small studios, single player stuff, like it's all kind of expected to transform over time in some way. And that whole possibility owes a lot to the progression No Man's Sky made to this redemption story of success. Certainly early access is one of the biggest examples of this, an extension of kind of the groundwork that No Man's Sky laid.
I hate early access.
Being a kind of permission.
When did early access start being a thing?
Games give themselves to be less than perfect at launch and improve over time.
I think No Man's Sky ended up kind of being the game that people wanted Starfield to be in terms of just how big it was and how many different things you could do in it. But that really just goes to show like how hard and how much time it takes to build that kind of game is, right? They couldn't do it at launch, but they could do it with 7 more years of work.
What? Wait,
Moment
what? They kept working on it
here's a subject
for
that I
7
know
years?
a little bit about, unless you've read
It's been
Reddit
that long?
recently, in which case I know absolutely nothing at all. But I have had a front row seat to some of the biggest esports tournaments in the world, and the last 10 years have been extraordinarily good for competitive
League of
gaming.
Legends or Valorant.
You might have heard recently that the esports bubble has slightly burst, but it's a phoenix. It's coming back from the grassroots ashes, and what we're seeing are publishers giving their games to tournament organisers and to the fans and getting them to put on new tournament circuits. And that is really how you grow and sustain a scene, having experts run them and having the best players in the world want to play in them. So I can't wait to be front row at a few more tournaments in future. But hold on, I know someone else who knows esports inside and out. Sean, how's it going over there in the studio?
Oh, Frankie, I'm doing great. I'm still getting all dolled up for the show later today.
Looking good, Sean. But do you mind sparing a crumb of esports knowledge?
Frankie, I would be delighted to, even though I look a little ridiculous right now.
What do you make of the last 10 years?
The last 10 years of esports has been wild. Once the Overwatch League hit the scene and all of a sudden teams were entering in for 20, 30 million just to participate, it had this massive ripple effect across the entire industry where you started to see team valuations spiking, salaries for players spiking, new leagues, coming out of nowhere that also had multi-million-dollar entries. And then in the last few years, we've seen the collapse of many of those, which on one hand is really sad and is really unfortunate. But at the same time, the one thing that continues to grow is people watching esports. When I first started watching, YouTube didn't even exist, and it still warms my heart by all the turmoil that's happened, just how much esports has grown and how much more it's going to grow.
Great to hear from my buddy and yours, Day 9, who will host the PC Gaming Show in not too long. Our next moment is barely in the rearview mirror, having racked up PC Gamer's Game of the Year award in 2023, along with many others. Moment number 6. When it comes to CRPGs, Larian Studios have rolled a natural 20 on the
Baldur's
genre,
Gate?
creating a game that has had both immense fan and critical acclaim. But don't just take my word for it. Here to share his thoughts is Astarion himself.
The writing was so good, the acting was so great for so many different hundreds of actors that I think it was a pivotal moment in gaming standards. And I think it's been seen for a long time as you can achieve this in games. It's one of those games that has given the player so much agency and freedom of choice to represent themselves in the game and be represented by the game the other way around, with people talking to you with preferred pronouns or your sexuality, etc., and your personal choices, good, dark, in between, grey area. It's one of those games that has done more than I think most games to give you that agency and freedom of choice.
It gives us like this type of freedom where we can kind of play however we want. There's no like one specific way to play, which is why it won Game of the Year for a reason.
26.
The amount of love and dedication for like the level designs, the challenges, the campaign, or even just the voice actors themselves, you can really see that they put a lot of love to this project.
As a performer, to be able to play every kind of iteration you could possibly imagine of the character is an incredible experience, because you don't just get to play one version of the character. You get to play every version of the character, which is beautifully indulgent and really wonderful.
Thank you so much to Neil Newham. Our next reflection is a little bit meta. Well, not meta, it's more an Amazon thing. I just mean that we're talking about the platform that you're watching this very show on. Moment number 5. When we talk about gaming as a medium, what's so interesting now is how blurred the line is between playing a game and watching it. Let's see what our experts have to add to that.
I don't think I've bought a game
Oh,
in
Twitch,
the last
yeah.
2 years without first watching someone play it on Twitch. It was my personal gateway into PC gaming specifically. I started to discover RP servers for games like Atlas, Red Dead and GTA. I watched modded gameplay of games like Skyrim and Minecraft and found specific PC games I wanted to try more than anything, like, at the time, RimWorld. I discovered a whole new world through watching Twitch streamers play games, a world I wanted to be a part of.
Playing games and then watching other people play them deepens and enriches the experience that I have just engaging with games in general. And there's the element of community. It's so much fun to play a game and then just celebrate how much we love it with other people, and being in a chat and seeing someone else appreciate something that you love is just always a heartening thing to experience.
We have almost reached the start of the PC Gaming Show, where we'll have dozens of new game trailers and exclusive interviews, so stay tuned. Now, as we look back at this golden era of PC gaming, naturally we lock eyes with some pretty big elephants in the room. Or actually, is that a llama? Moment number 4.
Oh, Fortnite? Oh yeah, Fortnite
You
is
might be
huge.
thinking
Yeah, it's
Fortnite
Fortnite.
is just for your nephew or for your kids, but let me tell you,
It was big for the industry.
Championship series, you'd be right. It's only 19-year-olds winning millions of dollars, but it's very fun to play with your friends. Here to tell us more about Fortnite are some real experts.
It was the first commercial battle royale to really make a mark. I think obviously PUBG had kind of run a mark that was everywhere. Fortnite launched and honestly was like terrible at launch. It was just a kind of crafting survival game. I think
It wasn't
something that a lot of people
terrible.
Don't really talk about, and the thing that's most exciting
It's just
about it,
grindy.
though, is that one, it introduced crossplay to everyone. Like Tim Sweeney and Epic really fought to make it so that every platform could play together, and now.
I mean, terrible and maybe wasn't as popular if you want to say it that way.
Which is great, obviously, for us on the PC, because then people can play with us without us having to go to the lesser platforms, obviously. But the other thing that it did really well is they introduced licensing into games in a way that's really interesting. Oh, hey, I'm playing Fortnite with my friend the Xenomorph and Robocop and, you know, any Marvel superhero you want.
One of the things I love about this era of gaming is it's a time when the corporate titans, like Fortnite, coexist with the comparatively smaller games made by smaller teams, or even a particularly talented solo developer.
Who?
Moment number 3. If the idea of battling illithids, quick-scoping scrubs, or slaying monsters isn't your cup of tea, then luckily for you, the last 10 years has seen the rise of the cozy game genre. To tell us more, here's Lauren Morton from PC Gaming.
Just cozy gaming?
I think Stardew Valley
Yeah.
really just nails the customization element and letting you have so many paths through the same game. Like, it was definitely the seed for like a type of game
Bro.
that had never been big on PC before.
Did it start in
And it was definitely the
2016?
start of people looking for more
When cozy
wholesome
games just started being
cozy games,
like blowing up?
proved that there were enough people looking for that like chill cultivating experience that they could make a game like that level of sensation that Stardew Valley became like sort of overnight. It felt like everybody who plays has strong opinions about who they should romance, whether they should go with the community center route or the Joja Mart route. You know, whether you want to be a fisher or a rancher or like some other path through the game, and you have so much control over your environment, how you want it to look. It just gives you that sense of like personalization and making a space yours that doesn't get old, really.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Doesn't it make a nice change to not be killing something?
Oh, I haven't played a cozy game in so long. I think the last one I played was definitely Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Wasn't exactly simple. We had to hear our teammates eating while they rushed B on Inferno. We had to endure the shriek of Skype just to pair up with Pals and Starcraft,
Discord.
and all I can say is never again.
Or voice
Before
chat.
Discord,
Or Discord,
there
yeah.
was TeamSpeak, we had Mumble, we had.
I was gonna say, we
Pigeon,
did have all that,
and
yeah.
It took an army of nerds to be able to put it together. And with Discord, like anybody can just join it. If you have a phone or a PC, Discord is just there. I don't know why it didn't exist beforehand, but like it's just been a godsend, honestly.
The thing about Discord for me as an independent developer is it's really made getting like live conversations with our community going so seamless and easy, because everybody who talks about games is already on Discord. Amazing. And we have 10,000 people in our Discord. That's nuts. The problem for me with Discord is that if you have just 12 people in a Discord and they're all talking to each other, you're going to get drama. So it's like the challenge for indie game developers is, yes, it's this incredible tool. It's totally low-hanging fruit. Everyone has it. But you need to give resource to it literally every single day. And it's very... it's demanding. It's demanding. But I love my Discord, and they're my little freaks. So I wouldn't give them up for anything. We have also kept our forums open at the same time, though, just to like play the field.
Chatting with your friends online has never been easier thanks to Discord. And now the number one moment from the last decade. All right, we're nearly ready to start the PC gaming show. Who's ready? Actually, is our host ready? Let's check on him.
Hey.
Hey, Sean. How's it looking over there, buddy? You got your hosting pants on yet?
Frankie, indeed, I am wearing pants, but you just can't rush this kind of beauty.
Sean, I know you're already hosting the show along with our friend Mika Burton, but can we steal a moment to get your thoughts on, you know, the most historically significant thing that's happened in PC gaming since 2015?
For our 10th anniversary, Frankie, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Because when you think about a brand new release,
it's just BRs.
trying to do something more,
I thought they weren't gonna. They already covered it kind of with Fortnite.
Technical thing to the limit. Like PUBG did not really run very well on release. Like I was getting 20 frames per second when I played, but it was so compelling, and it breaks like 3 million concurrents. And then Fortnite switches its core gameplay away from that build a base and defend things at night into a battle royale and becomes the #1 game in the world. And I think that it was so impactful because it was like watching the birth of a new genre. People that did not play shooter games like me had such clarity as to what you needed to be doing at all points in time, and there's 100 people in the game. I mean, again, I don't think that I've played something that compelling since.
Thank you so much to Sean and all of our other experts.
The good old days of PUBG. It's unfortunate it just doesn't. Man, PUBG was such a good time.
And let us know your
it's just not the same.
moments using the hashtag PC Gaming Show.
Flashing images. Miss, I read that.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the PC Gaming Show 2024. Once again, I'm absolutely thrilled to be your host. My name is Sean Day9 Plot. We've got another great show for you, packed with trailers, exclusives, and lots of surprises, but here is what I'm most excited about. Joining me once again is the inimitable Mika Burton. Get in here, Mika.
I'm on my way.
Take
Thank
it away,
you, Sean. I am so glad to be here and be a part of this milestone in the history of the PC Gaming Show. Seriously, like a whole decade covering the ever-changing landscape of PC gaming and all of the incredible games during that time. That's pretty impressive.
We've had a good run. 10 years is a long time, and if this show was a child, it would be slamming doors and belittling me in public and still asking for V-Bucks in Fortnite.
Yeah, well, before we take a look at the future of PC gaming, let's get a bit nostalgic and take a look back at some of our favorite moments from the last 10 years of the show.
Oh, dude. Cue the emotive montage music.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Well, over the years, we've featured so many great games, some of which got
Hey, what's up, Benchy?
here on the PC
Ooh, Deus
Gaming
Ex.
Show. So, who
Path of
remembers
Exile.
some of those gems?
I mean, I remember
What I miss? A lot. I've watched a lot of shows.
A spaceship, or when we did various attempts to replace our host with artificial intelligence.
I think I've watched like 8 shows already or something.
We were so young and naive back then.
We sure were. And what about way back when the PC gaming show was live and we had developers like Dean Hall and Warren Spector and oh my god, look at baby Day9.
Oh, and I still look like that.
Yeah.
And who could forget the PC gaming
Xbox,
show 1969
Summer Game Fest, in Day of the Devs, Devolver Digital,
hey, what?
Latin America games,
I don't know if it's my dwindling oxygen levels or the fact that my internal organs are floating weightlessly.
Wholesome Games, Future Game Show, and now I'm watching PC Game Show. And I still have to watch the Ubisoft one. There's a lot of shows.
PC gaming show 1350.
I watched like 7. Yeah, I watched like 7 shows, I think.
For fans of sticks and pebbles, prepare to lose thy stools for sticks and pebbles too. Developed by peasants and published by Microsoft. Simply boil some water to access it on Steam.
Sean, you know some of those things didn't really happen, right?
Oh, of course, Mika. I know. I'm not an idiot. Moon landing, sure.
Well, we have some more exciting news. No 10th anniversary show would be complete without our favorite Brit and gaming goddess. It's none other than Frankie Ward.
Thank you so much, Mika. It's great to see you and Sean again. And to celebrate 10 years, I even got us a little cake. But I do think I speak for everyone watching when I say, could you two stop goofing around and just get to the trailers already?
Well, in a second. But Frankie, riddle me this. Why aren't you like here with us?
Well, I'm kind of expecting a
I was gonna say, yeah. She looks pregnant, but I didn't want to say it.
Can't miss those. Sometimes you have to sign.
Right? Something a little more important.
Yeah, I was looking at her. I was like,
Mind Flayer having a watch
yeah,
party.
yeah,
So I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
gonna Chill
exactly.
out here on the couch, have some snacks, and be on hand to jump in whenever the mood takes me. Also, why are you standing there like a couple of lemons anyway? You should take a page from my book and take a load off.
Yeah, the pose, yeah.
Ooh, hey, Frankie, I think you're onto something. I mean, this is way better.
Yeah,
Damn, those are some nice ass furniture. What the hell?
Everywhere.
I'm glad you're both comfortable because we've got a great show today. Trailers to the most exciting upcoming PC games, exclusive world premiere announcements of brand new games, interviews and behind the scenes looks at upcoming releases, and lots more.
But first, let's kick off this year's 2024 PC gaming show with 3 huge world premiere announcements. Here we go.
All right, let's see it. Oh, I saw a rat game earlier, Benchy, for you. I don't remember the name of it though. I do believe it is on the up. Yeah, I agree. Oh no, it's got those goofy looking eyes on ducks. Yeah, I saw a rat game earlier. I have to find it later. What is this? We doing some farming, boys? Doing some farming? What are these ducks? What's going on? Oh. Yep, exactly. What are these things? Like, what are they? What is that? It's a bulldog. Damn, you called them ugly? What is that? That thing's a parasite. It's sucking. Oh, hold on. This game's cooking. Hold on. Wait, this might be Power World 2.0. Wait, what the hell? There's just a door?
From the creators of Dolph Romantic and
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
comes a new game.
Oh yeah, for sure, niche, yeah. I mean, most of these indie games are gonna be like super niche anyway.
Starbirds. Help them claim nearby asteroids. You'll need to build stuff. You'll need to gather stuff. You'll need to connect stuff
Okay.
to other stuff.
Now another space.
Even more
Space.
to advance your technology and
Something
reach for
builder.
the stars.
Space station builder.
Explore countless asteroids.
Okay.
They're packed with resources.
This is like a miniature version of No Man's Sky.
You never know what you may find.
It's like a
Starbirds coming
okay.
to a solar system near you.
Starbirds.
Wishlist now on Steam.
You skip the exploration, you just go to the planet. Well, you just go planet to planet and build space stations. Okay, here we go. Is that a lightsaber? Oh shit. Wait, he naked. Hold on. Put some clothes on, bro. Oh my god, what? You're a tiny dot. Please tell me you don't play the game like this. At least he's got some pants now. Okay, hold on, hold on. Combat's cooking. We got some survival mechanics, some crafting. Oh, he did. Okay. Trading, buying, vendors, okay. Buy some items. Okay. Get some wanted posters. Take on packs of mobs. God damn! That looks difficult as hell. Okay, a Lorne Vale. Interesting. Okay.
Wow, Lorne Vale looks great.
Does.
A fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes, guns, but also magic.
We take those, yep.
Sign me the heck up. And actually, Mika, question for you. What do you think you would become in a lawless fantasy world? Seriously.
Well, I could see myself as like a ruthless bounty hunter, blasting away hordes of enemies
Yeah.
with a 6-shooter.
Honestly,
or
I've been saying W's to a lot of indie games
silver-tongued
from every
trader,
show
you know,
so
talking
far.
my way
There is a
out of
lot of
dangerous
W in the
situations.
indie games.
What about me?
Even more so than the AAAs, to be honest. I don't think I've said W to any AAA game yet besides Doom.
I would die quickly.
Yeah.
Doom.
I look like the Disco Elysium bloated.
I mean, there's a couple that aren't bad.
It really checks out. Well, in Lorne Vale, it
Yeah,
looks
AAA's
like
been
both of our
looking.
visions can come true. Hey, now,
The
Sean,
Doom looks good
talking
though.
about fantasy games,
I mean,
lots
you
of them
can't
let
fail
practice
Doom.
alchemy,
Doom
right?
is too hard to
But
mess
how
up.
about a tycoon game that lets you practice alchemy?
Oh,
Alchemy? Oh, these freaking play on words, I swear.
Getting to brew my own beer.
There's been so many play on words with the titles of a lot of these
But more
games.
than just that, in our next game, you build and manage a monastery, keep your monks happy,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, for
create
sure.
your very own ale recipes.
Oh, Mika, at last, a game that caters to my desire for medieval, mead-based monastery management.
Roll out the barrels as we raise a goblet or two to Ale Abbey.
We're doing alchemy, boys. Doing some alchemy. Okay, I dig the art style. Okay, game looks interesting enough. Yeah, you're probably right, Benchy. I don't know. I mean, it would be too long. Like, there's just too, like, all of these game shows. I think it's about 10 hours long. I mean, yeah, they could just have like one show be 10 hours long, but it's like, I don't know. It might be a time slot thing. It might be they don't want everything all in one day. You know, it's like 10 hours at least minimum for all of the shows. I haven't even done Ubisoft yet. Alright, this game looks dope. I'm down for this. Yeah, Ubisoft's got one. I'm gonna watch after this one. But I don't. To be honest, I've been pretty disappointed in Ubisoft lately. I don't know what's cooking in Ubisoft, but I can't get as excited. Even their Star Wars game, bro. I can't even get excited about their Star Wars game. Yeah, this is dope. Like, I like this. I really like this.
I think it's time, Red.
I told you, my name is Ringo.
Play an anime.
Tell me again, how does this thing work?
Okay, we got Pokemon style combat.
Combine the words like this.
We got status effects. Ooh, we got skill sets. Hold on, wait. This could be cooking.
Whoa, careful with the face.
Hold on.
I guess it's just you and me now.
Seems that way.
I've never seen the stars like this before.
Oh yeah, we're definitely playing Dragon Ball Z.
Well, make sure you put on your seatbelt.
Yeah, this is dope. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I haven't been disappointed. There's very few disappointing indie games, I'm telling you. I haven't been, there's not too many that I can say that I dislike. Oh, old DBZ adventures for sure. That's StarCraft? Oh wait, no, there's Stormgate. Stormgate should be here, no? Is that Stormgate? No, I think it's like something else. More, okay, another farming game. Wobbly World. Okay, why not? Okay. So this is a silly take on a farming game. Oh, it's like Satisfactory. A little bit of Satisfactory in there. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm down to be creative. Why wobbly though? What? Why? What is just for it to be chaotic? Is that Southfield? Is that supposed to add like some chaos to it? Like, hello?
Zoe, I was beginning to think you'd never make it. You were looking for answers.
That's true. I mean, it does cater to like a younger audience.
Centuries would have passed in an instant.
I mean, I'm down to play it. It's just, I'm just trying to understand, like, you know, game design sometimes, or decisions.
I helped him lay the groundwork for everything you see here.
What is this? What do we think? What do we think?
Welcome, Zoe.
Is this another Souls? Steel Seed. Okay, I didn't see enough for me to have an opinion. Not enough. Bro, there's so many more Souls games now. I don't know how many Souls games I've counted in the past few days. New ones. At least 10 new Soul games. Not only that, there was like another hero shooter too. Okay, this is dope. Like, look at this. Like, I don't... Bro, just like stupid concepts like this is just like hilarious to me. Like, I would play this. Bro, the guy's eating... Oh, he's got the pen. Yeah, beat him up. Oh, got him in the dick. Why don't we just make a Souls game rather than spend millions developing an RPG that's gonna potentially flop? That is true.
Thugs like you were all the same.
Yeah, this one's decent too. Yep.
Well, there is an offer that you can't refuse. So, how about you, good fella? Are you ready to get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Well, Mika, I'd rather use a lead pipe. You know, because I have these fragile RTS digits.
Yeah, okay. Well, good news, Sean. You will recognize our next game, Stormgate.
Oh, there it is.
A real-time
Stormgate,
strategy
called it.
game. It's given off some big StarCraft vibes, which is not surprising since it's being made by a team of former StarCraft developers. And hey, Sean.
Yeah.
You've played StarCraft like an hour or two, right?
Oh, yes, Mika. I've played maybe even 3 hours. I even dipped a toe in a little bit.
Crazy.
But now for all you RTS fans out there, heads up, because with Stormgate, we've got a lot more than just a trailer. We visited the developer Frost Giant Studios for a close-up look.
Is this game out yet? I know they had some
To get those
tests.
hand stretches going,
Isn't this game out?
Pull up your gaming chair and stay hydrated. Prepare to do battle in Stormgate.
Before the Infernals invaded us on Earth and destroyed human civilization,
I remember seeing this game for the first time and I was like, oh, is this the revival of RTS? But now I just haven't heard anything from it.
angelic form merged with advanced technology. The Celestials fight.
When I say revival, I don't mean like it's popular. I just mean like we're gonna start seeing a few more RTS games come into the fold. Aside from Age of Empires, because I think Age of Empires is still a regular
Flying
thing.
arc ship cascades power, which they use to expand infrastructure,
StarCraft stopped,
energize
because
their
you know.
army, and enhance their abilities.
I don't know if it's simplified. There's another game, actually that's the RTS that was announced in one of the other shows, which was more simplified. It was called like Ace something.
It's just getting started.
It was like this Asian guy was presenting it. I forgot. That one was the simplified one. This one is like proper RTS though. I think Ace. Yeah, no, it was definitely called like Ace something. And I actually, when Blizzard like ended up losing a lot of employees, and these employees started like forming their own companies, I was like, okay, hold on, we might get a little bit of old Blizzard in these new companies. So when I saw the like Frost Giant Studios was making like their own StarCraft, I was like, I'm not much of an RTS guy, but I was like, damn, this might actually be sick.
We love playing into that.
It's old Blizzard, you know, mentality. Making games that are more passion than profit.
The Vanguard, we have this
Well,
plucky human resistance. They're about adaptability,
you know what I mean.
and with the Infernals, we really explored the idea of a unit.
Because who in their right mind would try and
that could have
like
a
get into
different way of
RTS in this day and
summoning the
age,
troops
bro?
into the battlefield. With the
For profit.
Celestials, when we started out, we really wanted to push a lot of boundaries, and we thought, how can we make a building-focused faction, and also a faction that introduces map-wide mobility. They are anchored by this idea that they're descending into the atmosphere from the Celestial Armada. So when you're playing as this faction and can build structures all across the map in different places very easily, in many ways it becomes this strategic dance about where the conflict is playing out.
I always find it hilarious when you're just clicking back and
focus
forth and the units are like
themselves.
It just looks so
There's gonna
funny
be a
to
lot
me.
of emergent gameplay that players will discover on their own that we are not planning for, and that's actually what we want from the Celestials. Is we want to give players a bunch of options, a bunch of flexibility, and a bunch of interesting toys to play with, and then see what comes out the other side. And if you're the type of player that really likes coming up with this innovative way to outsmart opponents, the Celestial faction is designed for you.
With Celestials, we've really done something that is pure original thinking from this team that is not something that we've seen before in a real-time strategy game. And it took a lot of iteration to get to the point that it felt balanced and where it felt correctly comparable to the other two races.
Stormgate is a Blizzard-style RTS, and so by saying that we're continuing the legacy of Warcraft and StarCraft, we're really looking at that core RTS experience. But we really believe that even within a Blizzard-style RTS, there's a lot of room to innovate, and there's a lot of creative boundaries that can be pushed to bring new styles.
I mean, you kind of have to like
for players. And so
modernize
we
RTS
are
if you want to
really
be in this
excited about
industry.
bringing a lot of new
Or if you want
ideas
RTS to
into
be on the
genre.
market, you kind of need
We
to
want you have
innovate.
this asymmetric experience where playing one faction or another faction really feels almost like a different game entirely.
Can't have the old formula for RTS be popular.
Runs, at a higher tick
You
rate
kind of need
than
to innovate
any
RTS a little
real-time strategy
bit.
game that's ever come before. In a nutshell, essentially what that means is, as a player, the time between clicking and seeing their actions take place is faster.
I don't
than
mean
any
like
other
anything
RTS
crazy.
game
You
that's
just have to
really
make it
ever come out. As a
more
player, it just feels
like
really, really good to play.
One of the
I don't know.
biggest design
It's tough because
challenges
RTS
that
is just
we
a genre
faced
that's
with
not very popular,
Stormgate
so
is
you have to kind of
creating a
like
game that maintains
make it
the high skill gameplay that has been
accessible.
the heart of RTS for so long, but still provides an on-ramp for new players coming in that doesn't scare them away. It's okay to be a high skill game. It's actually a good and appealing thing. We never want
it to be appealing,
down that aspect of RTS, but we talk a lot about lowering the skill floor, which means making it more approachable for new players coming in without taking away the high skill elements of the game that make RTS so exciting. Early access is much
You can
more
keep
about bringing
you can keep the high skill level, but you just need to make the transition from non-RTS players into an RTS game. You need that to be make them feel like they achieved something and make them feel like they can start to love the genre.
Together, hopefully, that we really are able.
You just have to
craft
transition them into an
something that
RTS
feels
player.
Collaborative.
Make it
We're
more
sharing
accessible.
it at a much earlier stage than any game that we've worked on in the past. But it is a better way to make games. I believe that Stormgate, as it evolves, will turn into something that is literally the best game that we've ever worked on as a result.
We hope you've enjoyed this exclusive first look at our Celestial faction. Stormgate's free to play. It's available to everyone and will be launching fully into early access on August 13th. But you can join us before then on July 30th.
Okay, so it's not out.
By going to Steam and picking up one of our bundles that's available today.
Yeah, so it's not out. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I had a code.
Douse me in ethereal light and mine my minerals. I am beyond excited for Stormgate.
Hey, Sean. If you're
Oh my god,
excited
she's got an
for
ice
RTS
cream.
Madness, wait until you hear
Yeah,
this.
early access, yeah.
I've been using pretzels to scoop up my ice cream instead of a spoon. Pretzels, they're like spoons you can eat.
Oh, solid logic, Frankie, but why are you telling me this now?
It's strategy, Sean. Optimum watch party strategy. No spoons, nothing to wash later. Get it? Here is another example. Let's say someone knocks on my door during the watch party. A regular person would get up and answer the door, but me? I just hurl this brick through my front window and whoever was knocking runs away in terror. Bricks, they're like spoons you can throw.
Yep.
I feel like I'm really starting to get you, Frankie. A window brick sounds totally overpowered. I think you're onto something.
My point is this. It's a really exciting time for strategy games on PC, and we've got so many more to show you today.
Wait, she kind of reminds me of
now. All you turn-based tactics fanatics out there do not want to miss this next one.
kind of reminds me of the Dragon Queen a little bit. What's the actor's name? Emily Clark or something like that? She doesn't quite have the big eyes like that she does, but I can see a little bit of it. Mars Tactics. Got ourselves a another Satisfactory type game. Well, what's the one that everyone plays? Yeah, I think it's Emilia Clarke, yeah. Oh, we're building guns? Hold on. No, what's that? Factorio, that's what I'm thinking, yeah. Factorio. But I think it's more than that, because now we're building... Never mind, it's not Factorio. This is something else. We got some combat going on. Yeah, you can make your own cover. Yeah, XCOM, yeah, a little bit of XCOM. Base XCOM. Yeah, that game might be alright. But you have to be into like XCOM type games. This one is also turn-based XCOM-y. Or just turn-based deck builder? Deck builder. Deck builder. Oh, you said I'm interested because of frogs. They're not rats, Benchy. Foxnora. Old game, not sure if it's still alive. Gotcha. Toads of the Bayo. Okay.
When the demon looked upon the earth, it was the look of death.
So Camler is really
Gotcha,
trying to
gotcha.
summon the demon from another
Bases and
dimension.
buildings.
What a twat.
The primary mission is to sabotage
Is this XCOM again?
at any cost.
I think so.
A splendid hiding place.
How about a little
Yeah.
switcheroo?
You got
XCOM.
Dynamigics too.
You're not the only one with tricks up your sleeve.
Tight passages traversing the rooftops will require some cunning.
Don't mind me.
Did you just melt it?
It's an incredibly complicated
Yeah, I mean, these games are fun.
But yes,
Yeah, go for it, Benchy. See you in a bit.
impressive.
Oh, he turned into a bear. He's a druid. The werebear?
I've got glimpses of a strange machine he's been working on. I have no idea what it does.
We'll keep it simple then. Stab and shoot our way to the off button.
They said that a career in archaeology would be uneventful.
Sumerian 6? That's pretty dope. Kinda Baldur's Gatey a little bit.
Stealth, tactics, a ragtag group of scientists, and a werebear. What a great world premiere trailer. And speaking of trailers, Mika, we've had a ton of them on the PC gaming show over the last 10 years. You want to hear some stats?
Oh my god, is Master Chief a Covenant killing machine?
Has and always will be, Mika. And in the first 10 years of the show, we've piped into your hungry little eyeballs over 79,018 seconds of exclusive PC gaming content, streaming in a plethora of languages and regions.
And that's not all, Sean. We have worked closely with developers to provide exclusive behind-the-scenes content and showcase some of the most exciting games of the past decade, all of which can be found over on our Steam page.
Indeed, and hey, how about a few more of those stats?
Ooh.
According to chat, a whopping 98.7%
According to
of viewers
chat.
tuned in live right now want us to hurry up and get on with the next trailer. So hey, can't argue with facts.
No, you can't.
Hey PC gamers, my name is Dave and I'm the director at Mighty Yell, and if you know us,
Mighty
you know
Yell?
we like to make things that are weird, uplifting, and fun. With those things in mind, I cannot wait to show you our brand new expressive dance battle adventure, All Systems Dance. All Systems Dance takes the fun of freely dancing and moving through a space, combines it with some tense arena combat and a heartfelt and funny story, all in the name of taking down an evil corporation. Look, we wanted to make a game about dance because, well, we're not the greatest dancers. I'm not. But that doesn't matter. The thing about dance is that everyone can dance. And if everyone can dance and dance is what you need to save the world, then maybe everyone can save the world. I'm going to let the teaser speak for itself, but please go to allsystemsdance.com for more information. Thank you for watching this, for being a part of this with us. And remember, the revolution will not be choreographed.
Welcome to Port Tomorrow, a perfect place for every Whoosh citizen to work, socialize, and relax. We here at Whoosh have thought of everything, so you never have to.
Don't believe
believe their marketing and don't believe their messaging. This is the face of Whoosh. Look around. We are all trapped here on this island. We are being watched and we have to fight back. I know they outnumber us, so we've discovered
Step Up,
their weakness
a video game.
is dance reprograms them. Dance makes them see us as more than just a number on a spreadsheet. You have to
Yep.
dance. You have to
This
dance
is Step Up,
like
the video game.
on it. Take back control, free yourself, and feel the movement. The revolution will not be choreographed.
The revolution will not be choreographed. Okay. Oh no, don't drop the packages. Oh, that's giving me... That's making me anxious. Just seeing the boxes look like they're about to fall off. Oh, okay, that's more like it. That's what I like to see. Okay, Twisted Metal vibes. Let's go. I turned it off. We decided to include more shit in it. What the? Okay. Anti-static.
Atlas 1-1, this is Zeus. Do you copy? Over. We've detected the anomalous presence in the Iron Corridor.
Wait, really? Already?
Need you to localize
Crazy.
it and contain it. There's a lot of blue and red activity there. Do not engage.
Already? That's fun. That's hilarious.
I repeat, do not engage. Your goal is simple. Search and contain the anomaly.
What in the world is happening? Oh my god. Okay, yo. Oh, this... Oh, no. Yo, what's up, Twilight? How you doing, bro? Okay, I like this.
Respond, Atlas.
Phantom line? Yep, I'm down.
Okay, Mika, pop quiz.
But I didn't study, Sean.
Quiet, listen.
Good morning, bro. Glad you had a good sleep.
With a huge mutant super soldier whose arm has been replaced by a chainsaw.
Okay.
What do you do?
Well, if I were a mad scientist working for an evil mega corporation, you know, like you do, I would probably replace its other arm with a grappling hook.
Oh my god.
I mean, you're asleep. You wouldn't remember it. You just wake up and it's been 12 hours.
Working for years to bring us the next installment in the Killing Floor series. Now, for those of you who didn't know, the franchise has been a huge staple of the PC gaming show since its inception.
I mean,
back in 2015. Tripwire
they introduced omnidirections and they just said they're bringing back round-based zombies. I mean, like,
players will face off
we'll
against
see.
a new upgraded generation of Zeds. in this long-awaited co-op horror FPS.
And the Zeds aren't the only things that have gotten an upgrade. To learn more, we visited those mad
I mean, COD's always
scientists at
COD.
Tripwire
Like
Interactive
they just
for this
added
exclusive look at
omnidirectional
guns
movement
and
and
lore of
round-based zombies. So we'll see what that means for the game. Oh, and the old prestige system, yeah, but yeah, I mean, prestige is whatever. It's just a way to feel like you're achieving something.
Who's ready for a bit of fun?
Yeah, honestly, I think every show's been good. To be honest, I've been happy with with all the shows. Killing Floor. I've literally been watching shows for the last 8 hours, and I'm not even close to done yet. The Swamp game looks interesting. Which one? Oh yeah, of course, the new Doom. Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean AC Shadows is always cool. We'll just see. The girl and the giant fish? I don't know, I'm not sure. Oh, you're talking about the girl riding on that fish, the one that talks. Yeah, I mean they announced that game last year. We just saw more of it. Look, I mean it looks cool. It's just like an adventure type game.
Action horror would be the thing that we focused on from the beginning with Killing Floor 3. It was really about science gone wrong. I mean, even like, look at this set, right? As a kid of the 80s and 90s, I just loved the Dark Horse Aliens and Predator
Honestly,
comics. There were
Killing Floor is
in
pretty
there
good.
about trying to create biological weapons set in a thematically
shooter?
dystopian themed world. So we wanted to tie that in. But
I don't
from
remember.
Predator and Aliens, one of the things that you see the most is basically a group of well-trained badasses who
Yeah,
have
Killing
to
Floor's
use
cool.
every single bullet, every single grenade, every single weapon to handle the things that they're being faced with, these kind of insurmountable odds. Those moments are what motivate us, and that's when Killing Floor is at its best.
There's just a combination of just so many small elements that we've improved over Killing Floor 2 experience. We've increased the amount of Zeds that are in the world at one time, so the battle feels way more epic.
We knew we wanted Zeds to become more challenging. We're increasing how they get to you, how they damage you, so the cone of danger has essentially increased dramatically. Anywhere on screen Zeds can be, so I have to kind of keep my head on a swivel and really learn how to prioritize my targets. It's not essentially what's closest to me, but what can get to me faster, what's going to do more damage. It's just more ways to kind of amplify not only the action, but that horror element as well in KF3.
This is great gameplay.
We have like very detailed hit detection system now, and you can blow off any limb. Every bullet hole that hits it
Hell
stays
yeah.
there permanently.
Hell yeah.
Exactly where you burn the creature.
This is actually a good game.
Its flesh burnt. We actually have Zeds where you can blow limbs off, and they'll keep fighting you if it's not a critical spot of that Zed.
Most of our Zeds have somewhat of a critical zone on it. So certain Zed tech, like on the flesh pound, on his back, on his chest, they'll glow. If you shoot that, it will explode off and expose like an inner critical zone that when you shoot, will kind of deal the ultimate killing blow to that Zed. One thing that's always felt great in Killing Floor is shooting things in the head. We wanted there to be variety when you do that. Their heads are made up of multiple meshes so that it can essentially open up and kind of randomizes what that head could look like. There is the opening shot of Day of the Dead, where there's literally just a massive tongue and maybe like a few teeth hanging there. We're very big horror fans, so there's kind of like
this is great.
little Easter eggs throughout everything. That impact and that feedback and that variation makes shooting things in the head feel incredibly rewarding.
Agreed.
We hope you enjoyed that exclusive look at Killing Floor 3. For more information, visit killingfloor3.com and wishlist now.
That's great. Killing Floor 3 is good.
What a beautifully twisted and nightmarishly gory game. Yeah. I've already added it to my wish list, and look at this, Mika.
Oh.
I've also been in their Discord for 3 weeks.
Sean? That is the Discord for Cleaning Floor 3, the mopping simulator.
Oh, I was kind of wondering why there was so little chat about killing Zeds and so much about preventing street marks on kitchen floors.
All right, let's leave Zeds behind because in our next game, there is a different type of mob filling the streets. Thousands of screaming sports fanatics. You can manage traffic, security, and logistics for athletes and fans
City.
in football tycoon game Copa City.
Copa
Here's
City.
the world premiere trailer.
Copa City.
This city is about to experience a football game that could be the greatest it has ever seen. You are responsible for how
They're like that every year, Twilight. The PC gaming show is known for its corniness. Yeah.
clubs from all around the world.
They always do. They're always corny.
Every single detail.
They're literally like they literally do that on purpose.
Filling the streets with energy you can only get from football fever. But remember, safety is a top priority.
Wait, are we just managing like
in your hands.
like pre-game or post-game? We are.
Can you find the right balance?
We're literally managing post-game crowds.
Can you give them what they want? Can you create a night they will remember forever?
Or even pre-game or mid-game? Oh, everything. We're literally managing just big crowds during a sports game. That's pretty dope. Dude, can you imagine trying to manage this many people? Now that I think about it would be crazy.
Host the biggest clubs, engage thousands of fans, create a football fiesta. Copa City 25, the first football tycoon.
Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that concept actually. Oh, unpacking? The rose is singing to me. Okay. Okay. Yep. Go crazy. Yeah. Yep. So stupid. And Popo. Popo. You and I. Okay, it's kind of a banger. Not quite as good as the veggie dance though, but it's pretty good.
Hey, Candy Narwhal! Dog with the face of the guy from the deli! Pinch Elfin Princess and Nightmare Clown!
Hey, Cat!
Are you ready to play awesome games in my own fantasy megaverse? I hope I never wake up!
Stay.
Bad clown! So what's up first? A little Halo capture the flag, or...
Have a lovely picnic?
Sure.
Kat, we've been talking. You do know about PC Game Pass, right?
PC Game Pass? What's that?
It's a membership that lets PC players play new and immersive PC games.
Like going to a PC gamer's dreamland, only you're awake and he's not here. Tell me all about it!
You'll get day one access to some of the biggest new releases, along with a curated library of PC games.
It even includes an EA Play membership.
And it's crammed with channels with exclusive
PC Gaming Pass, huh?
If I were human instead of a ripped dream elf, then I'd use it to try games and buy them for less. Huzzah! Sick! Can I play with my friends? Ask them yourself. Huzzah! Cool! Multiplayer! So it's a game.
Oh, it's Valorant.
Designed
Be Sage.
specifically for PC players, and you get all
Who's
these
she supposed to be?
features for a low monthly price.
Exactly. You even get
What did she just put
exclusive
down?
games benefits.
Oh wait, oh that's the thing.
Guys, as soon as I wake up, I'm joining PC Game Pass.
The guy that
It's
has those
literally a dream come
pets.
true. Better, even.
You know, it's not often I get to say this, but that terrifying clown and his admittedly cute friends really know what they're talking about.
Oh, they sure do, Mika. PC Game Pass is a great way to try out tons of PC games without having to buy them at full price.
So true. Well, let's keep the show rolling with some more trailers.
Okay. We love games like this. Decent art style. Decent combat mechanics. Local co-op. Only local? Okay, we got runes. Skill trees. Okay, yeah. Standard stuff. Last Moon. Okay.
Solver for Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso elsewhere. We're making a covert revenge thriller FPS about a secret agent who turns down one less job too many and gets hunted across the North American wilderness by the military-industrial complex. And I was like, hey, can I shoot this promo here? And they said, well, it's Texas, of course we can hunt you. And I said, what's that? The one thing the games industry needs more than a corporation that gives a shit about developers and their players is WASP slander. Now, I could tell you about how Strange Scaffold, the studio behind El Paso elsewhere, is making an exciting new action game, but if you get anything out of this next trailer, I hope it's that WASPs are evil bastards and they should be shot on sight. Thank you.
Where are you hiding? The more you hide, the more agents we send. And the more agents we send...
Oh, we're...
Well... Come on out, you
Solid
big
Snake
bitch.
again. Wait, what? What'd you call me? Okay. Okay. Oh, that was cool. Hell yeah. Dope. We love games like this. I cannot English anymore.
Be careful what you wish for.
I am your beast. Okay.
The Cataclysmal left us broken. Lost. But we rose, piece by piece. Night after night. They broke us once, but I see no broken souls today. I see a people carved from stone. And with this stone, we will rebuild.
Cataclysmo.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
Listen, I don't care what you were doing back on Earth. Shooting hobos in tracksuits or sweating in a bush in some godforsaken jungle.
This looks cool. It's kind of like a better graphics.
Ever faced. Our intel confirms
Oh, the real people though.
deployed in the AO.
I was gonna say it's like a better graphics Lethal Company.
Those alien freaks can be killed with light. Keep your
Oh, there is. Wait, hold on.
I'll see you on the other
What?
side.
Level 0 extraction. Wait, that's actually dope. This might actually be cool though. This is an extraction. Wait, hold on. This is an awesome take of an extraction though. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in a bathroom. Wait, that's actually cool though. I think we have seen that before, though.
Excellent work as always, Day 9. What's up, everybody? I'm Tasteless, and I am joined with David, Kim, and Artosis. Today, we're going to be talking to you about a very exciting new game, Battle Aces, a fast-action RTS.
Battle Aces is cool, too.
Yeah, so let's get right into it. So this first building that you see right here is my core. This is where my units train out of. And also, if I lose the core, then I lose the game.
It seems like in this game you can expand like within seconds of it starting. Is that correct?
Yeah, so right when the game starts, you have enough resources to either expand, tech, or build an army to attack with.
You know, something that we keep seeing show up on this screen right now.
This is a
bar. This is one of my
noob-friendly RTS, which is a good idea, actually.
Immediately see not just
and then even if you don't like the game, like you eventually evolve past this game, you could just move on to other RTSs like Stormgate.
I guess tech progress of my
but this is a good entry into RTS for sure.
So we can
or it looks that way at
very
least.
precisely in this game.
So with these unit decks, you can make almost any combination of units. How many units exactly are in the game Battle Aces right now?
Yeah, so we have 45 units planned for the closed beta, but we'll be adding new units every single season.
45.
So the possibilities of strategy will be endless.
Now, I notice here on the intelligence bar, you can see you're teching up, your opponent is taking that faster third base, and I see you're playing like a very defensive, tech-oriented game, whereas your opponent is playing a bit more fast-paced, right? Like he's running around, he's doing the attacking while you're doing the defending.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the different types of strategies that can be used for different players?
So in this specific game, I'm trying to show off a more easier way to play. So you'll notice that I'm not really clicking all that much kind of thing. So my basic strategy is in tier 1, I have these recall units that can teleport back to any of my bases, making it a very easy defensive option. And I'm straight teching to king crabs that are very strong at harassing enemy bases and expansions.
Now, game timers and RTSs is not like a new thing, but what's interesting about this one is that this game counter is counting down. What's the story with that?
Yeah, so we have a max game limit of 10 minutes in this game. So when the timer reaches 0, then the game
10 minutes?
Ends, and the winning player is whoever has the
like
higher
no
score,
time.
When that happens.
Now, we notice that the 2 king crabs you have, they seem to be on a stealth mission here. It seems like you're skirting the bottom of the map, maybe going up for a little bit of harassment, a little bit of counterattacking.
Yeah, for sure. So I sent 2 to the back so that I can take down one of these bases, hopefully, and while playing a defensive game. But the enemy noticed that, and because he was kind of off position, that's why he went all in on my third base.
Yeah, it looks like he will end up killing off your third base here, and in fact brings in a huge army, but it looks like you will defend, unfortunately losing that third base.
Yeah, but I do have a bigger army, and I was able to save those 2 king crabs and bring them back. So I'm feeling pretty good about this massive attack right here.
Yeah, it looks like you're pushing forward, and that is a very scary army with that many king crabs. Let's see how you end up. It does look like it's going to end up being a rout, even taking down his flying units there. It looks like you've done a great job this game, David. And, you know, I got to say, guys, I've played a lot of Battle Aces. And if you want a more in-depth look at the high skill expression available, check it out at playbattleaces.com.
And we'll be starting our beta very soon, in a few weeks. So please make sure to sign up for the beta.
This guy sounds like my maths lecturer.
And be sure to wish list it on Steam. Thank you so much for joining us. That's all the time we have. Day 9, back to you.
Thanks, Artosis. And Nick Tasteless Plot, my literal brother that refers to me by my internet moniker.
Well, now, Sean, Frankie told us there'd be a lot of great new strategy games in our show, and you know, she was right. There has never been a better time to be a PC gamer and an RTS fan. And with the lightning-fast action of its 1v1 and 2v2 modes, Battle Aces is a big reason why.
And
next up, Citizen Sleeper 2.
Wait, I'm sorry. I thought I was
no,
gonna...
I thought it...
It's me, right?
No.
Well, look.
Okay.
If you don't mind,
Yeah,
a little mix-up, but
go for it. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
The world of a malfunctioning android housing the digitized consciousness of a human being can be treacherous existence at the best.
I was supposed to introduce that trailer.
Oh, no.
Me, Mika. And then he just swoops in and steals it. Oh, you've made a powerful enemy today, Plot.
Mika, is everything okay?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be?
Okay, great.
Yeah.
As I was saying, this new installment...
Keep talking, Day 9, and you won't have 9 days left after I...
Look, Mika,
What?
we can all hear your thoughts.
What? How? how?
Well, yeah, you recorded them earlier, you know, in the voiceover studio. I mean, that's the audio that's getting piped into the studio right now. Guys, can we go ahead and mute 003 Mika's internal rage.wave right now?
You got it, Sean.
I'm sorry, I just, I really wanted to introduce the trailer. I'm like the TTRPG girl.
Okay, you know what, honestly,
yeah.
it's totally fine. Go ahead.
You sure? Okay. You've lost your memory and there's a bounty on your head.
No, there's...
Hey, wait, hold on. Where are my vengeful thoughts?
Oh.
Sorry, Sean. They got taped over with one of our nature documentaries.
All right, well, just play that, I guess.
Well, as I was saying, you've lost your memory.
They're still stretching this out.
Noise often described as nature's dumbest sound.
Oh, forget it. Just cue the dang thing.
Well, in all of its uninterrupted glory, here's
Poor
our
Citizen
look at the
Sleeper
gameplay
2,
in
man.
Citizen Sleeper 2.
It didn't
which I
get
got
its
to announce
proper...
and not Sean.
It didn't get its proper introduction.
Wake up, Sleeper. We're in trouble. Lane's closing in, and we need this next contract to go right. But nothing's gone right so far. That contract Carson gave us was trouble from the start. Junie? I didn't trust her. Not for a moment. That derelict was a death trap. Suddenly, it was all over. But we've got to bounce back. We've secured the contract. So let's talk, crew. How about you? She was handy with that drone. Stop the whole thing blowing up in our faces. Or Eugene. He's a loudmouth, but he's tough as hell. Although he did forget to tell us about Vesna. Or we find someone new, but new crew have new problems. The belt is wide, Sleeper. So whatever comes at us next, just remember, nothing in the belt ever runs smooth.
He's alright. Tactical RPG. Interesting aesthetic. Very pretty. Demon School? Okay. Yeah, because why not? Oh, Unrailed. That's pretty cool. Heavy pixelated game. Bro, anyone who's not used to seeing this kind of graphics would be like, what is going on? What am I looking at?
Wish you could keep track of all the games you're seeing on the PC Gaming Show? Well, that's exactly what Wishlist is. The PC Gaming Show Steam page is a one-stop shop where you can fill up your wish list with every single game we're featuring on our show. Make it quick, though. We've got an unbeatable trailer coming up. That's no exaggeration. It really is unbeatable.
He's gonna be like happy with the twist. Oh wait, I've seen this from Final Fantasy VIII.
I say the lines, the syllables, got it memorized so I can make you stop.
You got it memorized.
You treat me like a criminal, so why shouldn't I treat you like you're a cop?
Wait, is she missing an arm? Wait, I feel like I've seen this before. I thought this game was already out. Oh, okay, it's actually called Unbeatable. A game where music is illegal and you do crimes? Music is illegal? Why? Because it's like a... Because they want to control everyone and music is like a... foundation for freedom. It's a form of expression. Can't let anyone express themselves, or they're gonna go against the system, against the government. Is it roguelike? Odin must fall. Okay. Roguelike, bullet hell. Odin fall, okay. Got different characters, very Vampire Survivors-esque. Same with this one. Oh, this one is more... Wait, is this, what's that one game? It looks like that one core game that has core in it. Core something? This one seems more like exploration than a core game, though. Well, I just mean like having different biomes. I think. I don't think the core game was like this. This is more RPG-esque. Pretty cool. More narrative. It is Core Keeper. Oh. It's actually got a 1.0 launch now. Oh shit. Come a long way?
That is a double shot of exciting news. Core Keeper's upcoming 1.0 launch
shit.
and twin stick shooters Odinfall coming to early access later this year.
Okay, Mika, I can't wait to show everyone our next game, and it's so exciting. I'm gonna need to stand up for this. Should stand up too.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay.
It's hard to think of a better combination than the team behind the gloriously gory medieval warfare slasher show.
Oh, okay, yeah, this one.
Classic
Yeah, this
zombie
one's good. This
survival
one's
horror
good.
game That started out as a mod for Half-Life 2.
Brace yourself for 8-player co-op, permadeath, and the terrifying cinematic experience of No More Room in Hell. So let's take a look.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this.
But I just stood up.
No More Room in Hell 2 is a permadeath horror co-op game.
You start with a flashlight with no weapons, and you're exploring in the dark, and you're trying to find your first friend and your first weapons to get some safety.
You find more gear, you find more people. It's suddenly 4 players, 6 players, 8 players, up to that final showdown at the power plant.
Extraction?
Where hordes of zombies are pouring in and are using explosives and assault rifles to overcome that final challenge.
Like with Chivalry, combat is the first thing we focused on.
Good.
Being torn
Hell
back.
yeah.
We want that game feel just really intense, and
Hell
it's
yeah.
part of the immersion. Every run is different. We're looking at how do we deliver the Hollywood cinematic experiences. You know, how do we put you in a place that you've never been before, but you've always wanted to be. It's like a co-op game with consequences. And the fun becomes, how long can I survive the zombie apocalypse?
It makes it more satisfying when you do survive. It's not super easy. Is that a bear? Yeah.
Friendly Mustang has arrived on the battlefield.
What is this? Yeah, what's up, Zakai? I don't know. I don't know what this is. VR game? No, it's not. It's not. This looks... Well, if this is not co-op PvE, it might be something... No, it looks... They look like AI, bro.
Take the electrotube to your radio transmitter.
If this is PvP game, it would be... It's not a bad take on it. Trident? Oh, this is the game where I was like, I'm just getting Dead Island vibes. But they're not zombies. Oh, he's so tiny. I mean, definitely not all of them, Zakar, but for sure some of them. You remember all those demos I played? I don't know if that was last year. No, yeah, well, definitely was last year, like the Penguin game. I played a bunch of demos the last time. If one has a battle pass. No, you remember I played a Penguin game? And that one... I played a bunch of like random demos. Actually, I might have been given keys to those ones though. Yeah, I know Steam Fest is on. It's just bad timing because like I'm in my final week of exams and I have to focus on exams. But like I want to play like a bunch of these demos. It's just terrible timing. It just had to be on the week of exams. Like, I'm only on right now because I wanted to take a break from studying and finish off these shows. I still have to watch the Ubisoft one. No, I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I don't. It doesn't matter if it's bad. Death Sprint? That's pretty cool.
Gore meets parkour in Death Sprint 66. And here I thought the worst thing that could happen while jogging is jogging. Now, you've heard of motorbikes and motorboats, but how about motor brooms? In Crescent County, you can escape to a beautiful and wholesome island of witches, where you don't just fly around on boring old wooden brooms. You suit them up, trick them out, and use them for drifting, racing, and running a high-speed delivery service. Let's take a visit to Crescent County.
Nah. Nah, how? Nah. Nah. Why? Why you ruin brooms like that, dude? Motor broom? Come on now. What a weird concept. What is this? Like a delivery game on a motor broom? What the hell? I mean, I guess if you're not trying to be like, you know, I guess if you're trying to be original, sure. This is like a modern wizards working a job, but working a regular delivery job. But like the whole point of a broom is magic. Are you gonna add motors to it too? That's cheating.
And now I'm beyond lucky to be joined by Crescent County's creative director, Anna Hollenreich. Anna, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here.
Now, that was a lovely trailer, and I'd love if you could just walk us through a little more of what we just saw.
It's kind of if you imagine Kiki's Delivery Service meets the Bikes of Kira,
Yeah.
set on a rural witch tech island. It's a game about finding yourself kind of as a proto-adult, and I'm really interested in this question of how do you find home in a new space? How does a place become yours? By day, you're driving around the island, making deliveries to the locals, and then by night, you're racing around the island with the characters that you've befriended along the way, or I don't know, maybe you want to get one of the characters to date you.
Yeah, it's kind of like a.
It's
kind of like it's just got, just throwing some loves. What do you call it?
Personal experiences into this. It's so real. Okay. So talk to me a little bit about where the idea for Crescent County came from.
It's inspired by my first ever proper video games job where I moved to the Isle of Wight. I couldn't stop doing this witch tech mashup. I couldn't stop drawing it. I was going to Comic-Cons, I was selling art about it, and I've been working in big teams on things like Fall Guys. But I knew that if I didn't launch myself out into the unknown, I would never forgive myself.
So you're taking this big leap into making this game, and it's in the cozy genre. What sets your game apart from those?
So this is a delivery life sim game, right?
Yeah, life
but
sim.
It's also got underground motor broom street racing in it. I really love genre mashups. I think that they're so interesting, and I love making worlds that feel warm and lived in and loved, where people feel, you know, relaxed and safe. But also, if you want to amp things up, you can trick out your motor broom to the point where you're almost flying and smash into your friends with all your sigil sticker powers.
What about it excites you the most, though?
We're really interested in making this island feel very relaxing to drive around, but also hiding all of these little shortcuts and jumps and boosts all over the place so that it can be just as intense and chaotic sometimes as well.
Where can everyone get their hands on Crescent County?
So this game means the absolute world to us. It's a bit of my heart, it's a bit of my soul, and if it interests you, please add it to your wish list.
Crescent County looks amazing, Sean, and it is just oozing with charm. I'm definitely making room for it at the top of my wish list.
And if you want to wishlist Crescent County and all the other great games you've seen on our show today, they're all located in one place, the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Okay, it's time to put the brooms away as we take a look at some other wickedly good releases.
Dude, how many games have I looked at over all these shows? There's so many. Just that one show had like 70 games in it. This one has a lot too. So many games. Craft your ship in a bottle. Yeah, that's how it works. You know what vibes I'm getting? That one game that was like Ark, but for the ocean. What was it, like Atlas or something? Oh my goodness. No hate, but yeah.
My name is Sam Walker, and I am the last man standing. I steel myself for what's to come. I may not survive this, but at least I'll go down fighting. Fighting for a chance to make things right.
The Scout Sea of
Even if
Thieves,
it's
yeah.
Too little, too late.
Weird mystery, okay. They're gonna keep it mysterious. G.I. Joe. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, she's actually got a broom too. Okay, so what is the difference with this one? Wait, we actually have raid mechanics though. Hold on. Wait, that one might actually be pretty good. Roguelike. Okay, we got stats. Hold on. We've got a Tarkov inventory system. Hold on. It's cooking. Shell runner. Okay. Not bad. Renaissance Kingdom Wars. I don't know what. Looked at. Alright, we got a resource management game. I think these kind of games are really good actually. Very mechanically interesting. God. Beat Debtors Club, okay.
Set out on the journey, my child, and find your voice. For it
Music
is
as a
the
weapon,
sound of the
okay.
instrument that soothes your father.
We've got a platformer, side scroller.
Play a note at the melody whereof a great sight one can cast.
Got some action combat.
Whereby the heavy cup of wine one can cast.
Okay, sure. Indie.io. This Cat Quest? Wait, did the recent... I don't know if the Cat Quest came out or not yet. Cat Quest 3? Yeah, this one hasn't come out yet, right? Dude, I saw when I saw them announce this, I looked at the bloody Steam reviews. Holy, Cat Quest is really good apparently. The Steam reviews are crazy on this game. Why wouldn't you want to be a cat?
Hello, my name is Nicole He, and I'm working with Nereal and Devolver Digital to make the world's first thirst-person shooter for Crush House. So in the game, you've been hired to produce 1999's
Oh no, it's
reality
this
show,
game.
and your job is to choose the cast, film the drama, and give the audience what they are thirsting for. But remember, never ever speak to the talent. Anyway, all the different audience groups want to see different things, so let's see who's
Hold on, this
tuning
game
in
actually
today.
might be good.
All right, we've got the divorced dads. They want to see romances, meat on the grill, strong male emotions, you know, divorced dad stuff. And the fish freaks are here. We've earned money from ads, so let's put some fish in the tank for them. This is normal for reality TV.
I know.
And the
This
film
game was
students are
this
watching, and they want to see all of this
interesting.
at a Dutch angle, of course. Hold on, but guys in the chat, let's see what they have to say. Pants are a prison for the ass, if that's what you want, Sir Mix-a-Lot. You know, if we combo all the different things that they want to see in frame together, the ratings will go up even more. Chat is loving it. And no matter how crazy the audience requests are, we have to satisfy
Wait, this is
them,
basically
or
like
else
one
the
of those
show
house
will be
house shows. Yeah. You just gotta create as much drama as possible.
But don't worry if things do go wrong. This is reality TV.
Yeah,
after
reality
all.
TV,
Just
yeah.
pick a new cast, start the season over, and maybe this time we'll make it to the series finale of The Crush House.
Okay. Thirst. Wait, what did she call it? Thirst person shooter? Like, pretty good. What is it? Animal Crossing again? Wait, I feel like I'm playing Maple Story 2 actually. Why are we just high-fiving everything? Go town? Okay. The furries have arrived. Car Trucker. This is Euro Truck Simulator in space. Yep. Put on some good music. Watch out for the traffic, or in this case, asteroids. Oh, actually, there's other vans. Yeah. Wait, it actually might be Euro Truck Simulator in space, though. Oh wait, I actually think it is. It's just a driving simulator in space.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show. Trust me when I say I know what it's like to wait for a big release to arrive. This particular download has been queuing for months. But fans of extraction shooters, and I'm talking about the extraction shooter, the one that kicked off an entirely new
What,
genre,
Tarkov?
don't have much longer to wait. Multiplayer FPS Escape from Tarkov has been in beta since 2017, but is now preparing for its
Wait.
heralded 1.0 release.
Wait, we haven't gotten 1.0 yet?
Here's a look at what's coming when the granddaddy of extraction shooters.
The granddaddy. Yo, what's up, Anoxy? How you do? Wait, this 1.0 didn't come out yet?
Ну, здравствуй,
The
солдат.
fuck? I thought this game had been out. Especially when all the hype came to the game. I thought that was the 1.0 release.
Куда пропадал-то?
Not much, just chilling. How you do? I'm alright. I feel like I'm getting
Но все равно вернулся, да?
a little bit sick, but I hope not. But I'm chilling, I'm chilling. Damn, you still up? After your long ass stream?
Ну и у нас тут жизнь не стоит на месте. Конфликт в Таркове снова разгорается. И пока неизвестно, чем все это закончится.
There's a bruise on my finger. It's like between, wait, my thumb. Oh, like, you mean like here-ish?
Похоже, придется тебе снова показать, чего ты стоишь, боец. Путь
Okay, that's good that there's no pain.
ведущий. Так ведь?
What an awkward place for a bruise. Is that from the mosquito, you think?
И кто знает, может у тебя и получится сбежать из Таркова.
Not sure? Okay. Hopefully it gets better soon. That was Escape from Tarkov. They're 1.0. I thought Escape from Tarkov 1.0 already was out, but I guess not. Yeah, I thought it's been out. But no, that was their 1.0 release. Like I played Tarkov back in 2017, and then I saw a bunch of like hype come to the game, so I was like, oh, the game's like out in 1.0, right? And then I see this announcement, I'm like, hold on, the game's not even out yet? It's still in early access? What the fuck? Crazy. Explodey, okay.
If it's vengeance you want,
Oh, this game.
as long as
You think it was overhyped? I think Tarkov is a good game. It may have been overhyped. I just know it's not a game for everyone. You need to have like super patience for Tarkov. Because like you can easily like just lose all your stuff. And there's a lot of cheaters in that game too. Having cheaters in a game like Tarkov is no good because you're literally like just all the hard work you put in is like can easily be taken away from you by a cheater. Oh, Scam Citizen? No, you're good. Nah, Scam Citizen is hilarious though. That shit is like how many years now? And you know what's crazy? They've made millions of dollars. Can you believe that? Scam Citizen has made millions of dollars over how many years, and it's still not out. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I have never played it, so I don't know much about it, but I know there's some crazy expensive ships in that game. It's insane. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of when games let you outright just buy, like take for example, like this game right here just reminded me of like it's like those games that are like PvP with like battleships or tanks and stuff. I'm trying to remember the names of it, but like you can either grind for the better tanks or it's like Warframe, right? You can either grind for the better tanks or the better Warframes or the better ships, or you could just pay money. And I'm just like, bruh, pay to win definition right there, bro. Like, what the fuck? Or a PvP game too. I think it's like called World of Warships or something. Is one of them, or World of Tanks is the other one.
Okay, boss. Roger.
I can't, bro. I can't with that line. Be a good boy and die. Like, ah, it's so cheesy, but it's like, yeah.
Sean, I am sad to say it, but we're not a million miles away from the end of our show.
What? Already?
Oh, wait. Sean, are you about to yell no and dramatically wave your fist at the sky?
No, I just thought I was gonna sneeze. Anyways, as you were saying.
Right, well, we don't have much left in the show, so it's time to...
I've seen someone who is struggling or not having a stable income be like, oh, I need to save money for stuff. Sees a new ship. Yeah, it's tough.
Well, as I was saying, it is time to share something very special.
It's tough.
In a golden
Like having FOMO or like being a hardcore fan for a game when you're not making the greatest income is like, it's tough, man. I feel for those people. Like you can be really into a game and want to get everything, and then you get cucked because of like, yeah, they're just waving it in your face. It's unfortunate.
Of Generation Exile.
Generation Exile.
Our generation ship was to travel hundreds of years across the stars so we could build a new world for humanity. We had tried to restore Earth's ravaged ecology. The desperate solution wiped us out instead. And now it's on the ship. And it's growing. There are only a few thousand of us left, and we cannot repeat the past. In our ship's closed ecosystems, resources are finite. Nothing can go to waste. Every bit of scrap needs to be salvaged, reclaimed, and repurposed into what we need to survive. Materials, food, water, air. We might not always work well with each other. We might squabble, we might stumble, but we are all we have. As we're building a balanced ecosystem, years will go by like minutes. We must adapt to each other and to the unknown. We're not just learning to build a sustainable future. Everyone on board is living their own story, and your story will be different from mine. Can we escape the mistakes that drove us from our home? Because every decision we make now will determine if humanity earns.
This is just like a management sim, or building like civilizations and planets or something. It looks like it with the hexagonal like layout. You build stuff on hexes. That's pretty.
Generation Exile is a sustainable solar.
It is a city builder. I was right.
A reactive emergent narrative that changes every single time the game is played. You are aboard a generation ship traveling for several hundred years, leaving a ecologically ravaged Earth behind, attempting to find a new home for humanity. And so rather than repeat the failings of Earth in the past, you need to find a new way to develop a society that is sustainable and can thrive.
Your job is to make sure that you shepherd humanity successfully to the destination planet, and that they live to get there, and there's enough people to keep humanity going.
Players' goals differ a bit from traditional recognizable city builders, where yes, you know, you're still having to provide the basics for your society, food, shelter, clean water, but there's kind of this unquestioned notion that we see both in a lot of strategy games, but also just in the world around us, where it's like, oh, well, when we need more resources, we can just keep extracting, we can just keep growing and growing and growing. It's simply not possible to keep expanding forever. And that is a thematic element of the game for sure, but part of that has come from just looking at the industry around us, where all the goals are just like, what are the returns for the next quarter? You know, we see the harm that is caused by that single-minded focus on how can we extract as much value in the short term. And the people who are harmed the most by that are the thousands of people who in the last 6-8 months have lost their jobs, right? So as you make your way through the game and progress through the game, rather than just infinitely getting bigger, it's about becoming more regenerative to like use
I gotta
only
say
what
this.
you have around you, because there's no external
Don't get me
source or
wrong, I'm not saying
anything
anything
else.
negative. Yeah, okay, no, it's all good.
On a spaceship, you got
Go
what
for
you
it.
got.
What we wanted to achieve is a relatively recognizable set of city building mechanics, but having more narrative and story elements there as well. Because the thing that is so rich about city building
Is it because
is that
he's
they're so
like
systems dense, and
is
that
it just like a
landscape
common
is
thing
all
for people
very
with
much
blue eyes
driven
that
by
you've
the
seen that
choices
they
and
don't
decisions
blink?
that the player is making, but the
Stop staring at
opportunity
us.
that we saw is to
Do you like blue
look at
eyes?
all that in the city building layer game state, and then
Drag it out into the narrative. Kicking and screaming.
but in a good way.
In a good way.
Where rather than, you know, just like everyone's going to play through the game and at turn 15, this thing happens. Then at turn 25, this thing happens. Instead, you can just have authored narrative events that are reactive to whatever choices you've made.
Yeah, I like that. I like this
weird
concept.
ecology things that are occurring aboard the vessel.
Yeah, this guy with blue
crises.
eyes.
Yeah.
Small and large.
Yeah. You actually need to blink quite a lot to keep your eyes
players
moisturized.
make consequential specific decisions that are
Sometimes I
divorced from
force
just
myself to blink
pure
if I've been like
systems
staring
of
at the screen.
game, which then informs
Because you don't
the
think about it,
events that will
right?
occur in the
So you actually
future,
don't know
so
if you've been
that
blinking
at
or
the
not.
end, there will be echoes of the decisions you've made along the way. It should feel like the journey to get there is one that you uniquely experience, and the conditions that you finish with are ones that are reactive to all the decisions you made leading up to.
Yeah, that guy on
point.
the left,
The
yeah.
game can be wish listed right now on Steam, and folks can also just go to sondrastudios.com.
I feel like
to
he is
sign up for a
staring into my
newsletter
soul.
and
Maybe that's what
learn
he's trying to do. He's trying to
more,
get you
so
to
build
like
things out. There'll be more
get you to
delicious
buy the
tidbits in
game.
there.
Generation Exile.
It'll be delicious.
How delicious.
Delectable.
A gorgeous eyes but blink. Gotcha.
A huge thanks to the good folks at Sonderlust for letting us take a look inside their new sci-fi city builder, Generation Exile.
It looks incredible, and the amount of love and work the team have put into it really shines through.
Now look, we are under no illusion that this last year has been incredibly difficult for so many developers in the face of thousands of layoffs and countless studio closures.
Today, we are so grateful to have the chance to put a spotlight on many people really continuing to make games in the face of uncertainty.
And if there's any game you saw in our show or in any of the other many showcases, we encourage you to purchase or even just wish list any of the games for developers that you care about. It goes a long way.
Next up, you'd think the sight of a house standing up and walking around on two weird, massive chicken legs would be horrifying. But when you realize it's taking some heavy
That,
vibes from everyone's favorite Slavic folklore character,
You see that
Baba
it just
Yaga, it's
yells
actually pretty
Souls
awesome.
like.
Reka is the base building exploration
Wait,
game
it's
you
base
curse yourself
building.
for missing.
Wait, what the hell? Can our house move? What the fuck? Wait, it can! We build our house on a chicken! Why, though? Maybe it's one of those... It would be pretty cool if it's like... The resources you need is dependent on where the chicken goes. So, like... You'll have, like... either a prompt for it to go to the next biome for the chicken to bring your house to the next area, or like you have like a time limit to like do what you need to do in this area before the chicken moves on. Yeah, you build your house on a chicken. So rather than going around and building multiple bases every time you move to a new location, you can just have the chicken. Okay, you actually control where it goes. Okay, so you just have the chicken move the house for you. We eating good tonight? No, you can't touch that chicken. Nah. I do love chicken though, don't get me wrong. I love chicken. I just want to... blueprints. Okay. Look at it, it's huge. I mean,
celebrating an
bro,
anniversary.
you're not wrong. You're not
Major
wrong.
milestone of their own, having been around for 25 years. iBuyPower is a fully
Dude,
independent
iBuyPower's been
and
around
leading
for
manufacturer
a
of
while.
high-performance pre-built and custom gaming PCs based in North America. As
Yeah, what
special
kind of
thanks to
seasoning we putting on
25
it?
years of powering the PC gaming community, iBuyPower is giving away one of their official VCT Americas PCs, the RDY
You like
i7
spice?
Valorant
You like spicy?
VCT AR002. This bad boy
Oh god, now I'm craving
processor
KFC
has
chicken,
a
like spicy chicken now.
7700
God damn it.
CPU, a GeForce
All the
RTX
flavor?
4070 Ti, and 32
Yeah, of course, no
gigs of
bland stuff, yeah.
DDR5
Yeah, I kind of want
5600
KFC chicken now.
Did I also mention it's
Yesterday it
got
was,
240mm
yesterday it was,
RGB cooling unit? For your chance to win, head over to pcgamer.com/survey.
Today
And
it's
now, back to
KFC
more
chicken.
trailers.
Oh, I just had like a bucket of wings right now, bro.
Creatures. Their language brings them to life and expands their society.
Mild, yeah, I'm the same. I'm not a big like spice person. I literally tried eating kimchi earlier and I just couldn't eat it. It was too spicy.
Play the Lock Digital demo available today.
Lock?
In a world where the top special forces operatives are
Yeah.
all just wizards.
The kimchi was good, but the spice was overwhelming for me.
Is unstoppable.
The one that I was having earlier.
Not yours. Hers.
I couldn't finish it.
The Black Ops Chronomancer. Her team of needlessly fancy goons have brought the world to the
This is tactical XCOM like. We've gotten a few XCOM announcements this show or this year. Yeah, this is like XCOM.
Can't remember his own tragic backstory. The freelance.
Can't remember your tragic
private
backstory.
Investigator whose mastery of lightning is devastating.
That's cool.
Unless her enemies aren't standing their windows.
Oh,
The
dead.
necromedic, a surgeon who turned to necromancy.
What?
Lost her medical
That's
license.
cool.
She can heal.
We've never had a medic be a
Kill you first.
Bro, that's sick. A necromedic is dope, actually. That's a good concept for a necromancer.
But she is also wearing actual armor. Together, there's
Imagine having a shield while wearing that much amount of armor too. You're just like a walking tank.
time they screw it up, and there's an easy mode if they need it.
This is actually hilarious. Tactical Breach Wizards is
August 20th.
great.
Demo available now. Also, could you wish list it, please? Thanks.
Wow, what a show so far. I'm absolutely loving it. And don't forget, you can do more than just watch this amazing lineup of games. You can play them too. Visit the PC Gaming Show Steam page to wishlist all the titles you've seen on today's show, all in one convenient, clickable place. Now,
I wish I could just hit like
do
a
you
wish
love
list all.
do you also love
Can I
this
just
with
wish
between
list
9
everything?
and 11 items on them? Then today is your day. For our 10th anniversary, we've counted down the 10 biggest moments in PC gaming over the past decade. You can see where your favorite moments landed by visiting pcgamer.com/10. Right, time to grab some friends and head for the sky, where you can turn floating islands into your personal skyships and soar through the clouds. It's co-op survival craft made cozy. Here's an uplifting look at Aloft.
Another survival game? Okay.
Hello, I'm Manuel Bergeron, founder and creative director of Astrolab Interactive. It is my greatest pleasure to announce that we just launched a new multiplayer demo for our game Aloft, a sandbox survival game set in the sky.
Sandbox.
Take a look at our new trailer for a few more surprises. Enjoy.
Oh, this looks nice. So this is another moving base, moving island. So this is like similar to those other games like, oh, that's cool. Those other games like Void Train, where you're just constantly moving and having to survive as you move. I mean, with a moving base, I mean, compared to like a static base and having to build multiple static bases. This is cool. I like the biomes. The islands look sick. That's a turtle. Yep. Flying turtles. Yep. Check. A loft. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh yeah, it's the game within a game. 2D, 3D. I thought we already... Never mind, I take it back. No, it is actually. It is. Greenbound, yeah. Again, this game is sick. What? Are you blocking with the Game Boy? I would have, I guess. Yeah. Oh, more furries. Okay. Oh, Sim Tower. Let's go. Wait, is this the game I saw earlier? Hotel Galactic. Okay. Why not? Ooh.
You bring the police to my door? To my rig?
I can sort this, right? I just need time.
Don't you answer me back! You're fired. You hear me? Fired.
Jesus, Gregor! Gregor!
Oh? Oh, what's up? Oh, I've seen this actually. It does look cool, right? I'm always down for like weird horror. Oh yeah, it is this game. Still Wakes the Deep. Yeah, I remember this. It looks really good. I really like psychological horror over like...
Dude, Hotel Galactic looks so cute, right?
Oh my god, it
Well, it's my
does.
favorite type
And
of horror, at least.
honestly, I would just love to manage a bed and breakfast for alien travelers. I just worry that my quaint taste and timeless valence bedspreads just might not be suitable for interdimensional species tastes. I don't know. What do you think, Mika?
Sean, look at me. If anybody can create the cutest bed and breakfast for interdimensional space beings? It's you. It's this guy.
Oh, you always care, Mika.
Oh, I know I do. And you know what else I care a great deal about? It's the developers of the Chinese
What
room
have they
getting back
made
to their
before?
roots for more
I know the
first-person
Chinese
horror.
room from somewhere.
Still Wakes the Deep looks atmospheric as hell and positively chilling.
Amen to that, Mika. And hey, speaking of chilling, get ready to side-scroll your way through a 2.5D post-apocalyptic zombie survival
2.5D?
Into the Dead.
Set in 1980s Texas, you are charged with gathering resources, managing party members, and crafting
All right,
items,
yeah, sign me up.
all whilst hordes of
Okay.
killer zombies try to chomp down on your brain.
Okay.
And what's worst of all is that this is taking place during a scorching heat wave.
Oh my God, and as someone who lives in California, I can confirm that's way worse than zombies.
I feel you. I mean, my family's Irish. I get sunburned by the moon.
Moonburn, haha. Oh, is this like a defend from waves kind of game? You gotta... Oh no, you actually do go out and explore, kinda? It said 2.5D. What's the 0.5? Like there are 3D models in a 2D space? Is that what that means? Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days? Okay. I mean...
Hi, PC Gaming Showcase. I'm Tanya from KitFox Games, and I'm here to show you 3
You
different
think so?
games
Okay.
today. So let's start
That's
with
that's what
Dwarf
makes the most
Fortress.
sense to me
Hi,
for
I'm Zach
2.5D.
Adams, and I'm Torn Adams. We're the co-creators of Dwarf Fortress, inviting
What
you
am
to
I
play
looking at?
Adventure Mode in open beta.
And we'll be adding tutorials and demigods later this summer.
While you're waiting, you can play Caves of Cud, the most intricate roguelike ever made.
Oh, that's a statement.
and
Most
Jason,
intricate
co-creators
roguelike?
of Caves of Cud. After 15
God
years, the game
damn!
is getting its 1.0 release later this year. But out today is the spring molting patch with its all-new UI. Live and drink.
And our final piece of news today is a whole new game to announce, a world premiere for the PC Gaming Showcase, Streets of Fortuna.
Streets of Fortuna. I know, there was a lot there. Is your brain going burr yet, Renoxy? Burr? Burr? Streets of Fortuna.
How will you survive in Fortuna?
It did a long time ago. I mean, to be fair, you've been putting in those hours, so I don't blame you.
A smuggler? An artisan? A
Burr.
traitor? The city is a richly generated sandbox. Each citizen living their simulated
Are you
life.
playing The Sims?
Use
Is that what
knowledge
this
to your
is?
advantage.
Wait, this is The
Romantically
Sims.
or politically. Live your other life in streets of
Nah, this is the Streets of The Sims, or Sims of Fortuna. The hell? Grit and Valor. Tower defense? Looks like tower defense. Or a tactical war. It's more like tactical war, I think, over tower defense. Another tactical game. Yeah, we're getting a lot of text. We're getting, well, there's a lot of games in general. A lot of action character action games, and a lot of tactical games. A lot of comfy games, always. A lot of comfy games. A lot of survival games. I mean, I think it's pretty. The genre spread is actually pretty good, actually. There's been a good amount of like a lot of genres. A few hero shooters here and there. Some management games, simulators. Oh no! Okay. What the? The Rise of the Golden Idol? Wouldn't have a clue. No idea. Don't know what I looked at.
That was
The Rise of the Golden Idol, once again inviting you to unravel the truth being a tangled mystery. Now, take a look at a game from our friends at Hooded Horse that combines turn-based strategy with real-time exploration. Here's the new trailer for Every Day We Fight.
Okay, another XCOM-like tactical with a little bit of third-person action?
While our countries were at war, the Rifters came
Or is that just part of the...
over the city. Suddenly, almost everyone.
Well, it looks like he was aiming, right?
Just a few of us were left.
Not soldiers, just ordinary people.
Mysterious alien invasion. It definitely looks like a tech shooter.
You know what? I never used to like guns.
Okay. Customization. Yeah, you're still aiming. So what, you... Wait, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like... It's still turn-based.
Are we alive?
A skill tree? Okay. So what is the point of aiming? I mean, everyone's always gonna, unless they have like, you have to figure out their weak spots, but I mean, it all pretty much looks like the head is the weak spot. Like, instead of making it like a stat of like lucky headshot chance or something, you just aim. I'm a bird! You got more transformations. More animal transformation games. Oh, it's yokai. Oh, we got a gathering. We've got a gathering yokai game this time. A life simulator as a yokai. Not gonna lie, it doesn't look too inviting though. It's just a life simulator as a yokai. Already? What the hell are those? Are those trolls? Oh, it's a Elden Ring tree. Excuse me. What the hell is this? We got magic. A little bit of stealth. What the hell? A little bit of platforming. A little bit of gathering. A little bit of puzzles. I don't know, that game looked kind of sus, not gonna lie. Island of Winds. Okay. You're a retired old witch trying to live her life. Okay, I'm digging the graphics. There's something, I'm telling you, bro. There's something about this aesthetic that I just love. I don't know what it is. You too, Renoxy? I don't know, it's like people will say, oh, it's like bad graphics, but like, I don't know, it's something about that aesthetic. It like, especially for horror games that look like that, it just makes it 10 times more scarier to me. I don't know. Maybe I just enjoy retro. Oh, look, another survival game. Okay, what's the gimmick of this one? Okay. We can cast magic, okay. Okay, a little bit of dodge rolling, combat, yep. That's it, Stormforge, okay. So it is a survival game in a magical world, gotcha. I think that already exists though, no? I thought that already exists. Like a magical based survival game.
Hi everyone, this community manager on Windblown.
Oh, Windblown.
The
Yep.
upcoming
This.
action roguelike from Motion.
Yeah, this game will be good.
The creators of Dead Cells.
Yep.
These cute characters here are the Leapers, who live in the Ark, a peaceful village now threatened by a massive vortex of doom. So, they train up and become fearless warriors to fight back in an attempt to save their world. Using a cool thruster, you can dash at lightning speed, letting you dart across the stage, dodge out of enemy attacks, find new areas. Through each run,
this
you'll be
is
able to
like.
equip different gear and upgrades, creating
This
powerful
game's gonna be
synergies
insane
between
watching a
them. For
speedrunner
example,
play this.
Switching weapons at the end of a combo.
Yeah, this is sick.
unleashes a super
I love
powerful
this.
move called an ultra attack, if you can time it right.
I mean, it's
Jump
pretty much
online with
Hades
two other
combat.
players, meaning you can mix your builds with your friends and find the best combinations to carry you through the diverse biomes. Windblown will launch later this year into Steam Early Access. Player feedback is super important to help us craft a game that you guys will love to play.
I would love to play
so
this.
Join us on Steam for the latest updates and information, and how you can join in on the fun. See you soon in Windblown.
Folks, we are in the final stretch of the 10th anniversary PC gaming show, but that doesn't mean we are winding down. We are, in fact, amping up.
That's right! We're wrapping things up today with not one, but two world premiere trailers in a row. It's like buy one, get one free world premieres.
No, Sean. That coupon expired in 1989, so we won't be
Oh,
getting
well, that's too bad, except, look at this! This is our 10th PC gaming show, which means I get a free world premiere.
Look at this guy!
Bro, I don't know how every PC gaming show they can manage to pull out the biggest cheese in existence, bro. And proud, too. Every show they've managed to pull off the biggest cheese. Like, they've broken some world record in cheese. I'm telling you, bro. Grow your cult with your friends. Oh my god, my eyes are getting blinded. There's so much white. I'm literally playing light mode. The video game. I thought this was a good idea. You've just lost like 50% of people who hate light mode. I couldn't even focus on what the game was about because it was so blinding. Worship? You're just going around kill things and then recruiting to your cult? Is that what you're doing? Another artistically challenging game. This time it's dark mode. We had light mode, the video game, now we got dark mode. Everything's black. Bro. I mean, cool. It's a cool video game. Why's it gotta be like black though?
And that is a wrap on the PC Gaming Show 2024.
There's a lot of games.
Such a great time showing you all
I can't even remember all the games that were shown.
And we're especially thrilled that you could join us for our 10th anniversary show. And I mean, if you've been tuning in to watch our show for 10 years straight, thank you so much. We couldn't have done it without you.
And if this is your first time watching, just watch this show like 10, 20 more times. Make up for all the ones you've missed and for the future ones.
That's 100% how the coupon works.
Right, and the punch card.
And we can't forget to say goodbye to our brave captain of the watch party, the amazing Frankie Ward.
Guys, it's been a great show and I had an absolute blast. Before we go, we also want to give a huge thank you to all the game developers, artists, designers, writers, voice actors, and everyone else out there working so hard day after day to create games we all play and love. We appreciate every single one of you.
Absolutely, Frankie. And don't forget that you guys at home can wishlist every game you saw on our show today by visiting the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Thank you so much again, everyone, and we'll see you again in November for the PC Gaming Show Most Wanted.
Heck yeah.
Bye.
Most Wanted. Wait, Bye. Okay. Bro, Most Wanted. Like I don't remember PC Gaming Most Wanted.
Goodbye now.
Bye.
Okay. God, that was the longest
Fantasy world,
show.
Post-apocalyptic vibes. Let's go back. Get this camera away from me. We're going back to the start. Here it comes. I got it. This is the tape.
I've got us a little cake to celebrate.
Yeah. I know how to read. Whoa! What the am I doing? All right, one more time. Here we go.
Because I can't say it's
atmospheric as balls.
Atmospheric.
Are we allowed to say that? Is that helpful?
Sweaty balls.
Ooh. I don't know why that's the noise I chose to make, but whatever. And published by Microsoft. Surviving of this f***ing surviving. I know, I just tripped it. All right, I can do it again. Cue the upbeat soundtrack. I was drooling all over my face for some reason.
So how about you, good fella? Are you gonna get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Oh, Mika, I prefer.
Oh. How about you, Sean? Do you want to play Windows loading screen?
That was dumb enough for me. I'm ready for the next one. All right. Bye.
I thought you were gonna say, until then, go f yourself. And I was like, oh, that's a sign off.
Okay.